Hey, what's good, Still in Nation? How y'all doing? How y'all doing it, man? Happy Sunday. Happy Super Bowl Sunday, man. Tonight is the night that we see the Cincinnati Bengals facing off against the Los Angeles Rams, man. And I'm here to give y'all my prediction, bro. We gonna hop right into it, man. We gonna hop right into it. Now, Rams versus Bengals, man. Both these teams deserve to be here. It's basically the veterans versus the young boys. And how I think this is going to turn out, I think the veterans is going to just barely beat the young boys. And it's going to be a heartbreaking loss. Believe me, that team, the Bengals team, is very young. It's going to be a heartbreaking loss. But there is a way that the Bengals can win. Don't be surprised. I got the Rams. My money's on the Rams. I want to see Odell win. I just think they're more experienced. Aaron Donald. Y'all know how the Bengals O-line is. You got Matthew Stafford. You know, he's been stuck on the Lions. This is his first year on the Rams. Go get that chip. Go get it. Why not? Obviously, they got guys like Jalen Ramsey, too, on the defense. You know, guys who just been close to getting a ring but never got there. And then you got the young guys. You got Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase. That whole receiving core is pretty young. You got Joe Mixon. You know, I'm not going to say nobody off their offensive line because they trash. They're trash. Their offensive line is awful. But you go into the defense, you got Mike Hilton, a former Steeler, the upcoming cornerback, Chidobe Awuzie, Jesse Bates, DJ Reader, Larry Ogunjobi, Logan Wilson, Sam Hubbard, Trey Hendrickson. I can just keep going. They got a pretty stacked defense. Their defense is pretty stacked, but I do think this will be a close game. This will be a close Super Bowl. My final score prediction for this Super Bowl is going to be 33-27. I think it's going to come down where the Bengals are going to have the ball last and they're going to have to drive down the field with at least 1 minute left, but they're not going to be able to get down there. They're not going to be able to get down there. That's my prediction. 33-27 is my score prediction. But I tell you this, there is a way that the Bengals can win. There's a lot of ways that the Bengals can win. If Joe Burrow's out there throwing dots, if he's out there going crazy against that defense, if Jamar Chase is out there toasting Jalen Ramsey, if Jamar Chase has one of those 200 yards, 2 touchdown reception games, they're winning the bowl. They're winning the bowl. If Joe Mixon is out there running crazy, if Joe Mixon has a game where he has over 120 yards, 2 to 3 touchdowns, it's over. The offense has to be explosive. The offense has to be explosive because the Rams offense is going to fight right back. Cooper Kupp, he's insane. He's out of his mind. Cam Akers can run that ball. Matthew Stafford is going to throw that ball. But another way the Bengals could win is their defense. We've seen, and when it was mid-season, when did Matthew Stafford have 3 straight games with pick 6? If we see that Matthew Stafford tonight, it's over. Because guys like Mike Hilton, Chidobe Awuzie, Jesse Bates, Logan Wilson, if they're picking that ball off and they're giving it back to that to I don't care if nobody say they're dominant. If they're giving it back to that dominant Bengals offense, then hey, you know, it's going to be a turnover battle and the Rams are going to lose because of turnovers. This game could go either way, but I have the Rams winning. Now, I know those guys is young over there, you know. This is their what is this the Bengals' first bowl in what, 20, 30 years? 40 maybe. So, you know, it's a lot riding on them. The Rams was just in the bowl 3 years ago. They was here already. You know, I mean, it's a whole new team. You got a whole new quarterback. You got new receivers. I mean, hey, but at the end of the day, y'all are the veterans. Y'all have a former Super Bowl champion on y'all team in Von Miller. He won one with the Broncos. And honestly, what the Rams have to do to win this game, win the turnover battle, get to Joe Burrow, Aaron Donald, Von Miller, Sebastian Joseph Day, Leonard Floyd, whoever else y'all got, needs to get to Joe Burrow. Stop the run and try to lock down the receivers. Because sometimes if Jamar Chase ain't going off, then you got to worry about the big receiver, T. Higgins, and you got to worry about the big receiver, Tyler Boyd. They got big receivers. Then you got to worry about the tight end, C.J. Uzomah. You know, he's not an elite tight end, but sometimes he be having games where he be looking like Darren Waller. Like, go back and look at his season. Sometimes he just be going off for no reason, and then he'll disappear. Don't let this be one of the games where he's going off. As for their offense, the receivers got to catch the ball. Cooper Kupp, Odell, and shout out to Odell too, because he is having a child soon. He was saying that he's on watch for the Super Bowl because he don't know if his girlfriend is going to give birth or not. So it could be a possibility Odell might not play. I think he's going to play. I'm not feeding into all that. He's going to play. But I won't be surprised if he doesn't, because missing the birth of your first child is kind of like, football is my job. We talking about real life here. If they win, he gonna get a bowl regardless. He was on the roster, but I would love to see him play good and get a bowl and have a child. So, as for Cooper Kupp, we know what he's gonna do. I'm already calling it 10 plus receptions for Cooper Kupp, over 120 yards. It's day in and day out, man. It's day in and day out. As for the running game, I do not think that there should be that much of a run game for the Los Angeles Rams. I think guys like Larry Ogunjobi, DJ Reader, Sam Hubbard, they ready for that. They're ready for that. I think they're going to force the Rams to pass the ball, and that could possibly be a bad thing because Matthew Stafford could have one of them games. You passing all game, eventually they're going to know one play, they're going to know where you go. They're going to know where you're going. You know what I'm saying? So for the Rams to win, I feel like this is going to have to be on the defense. The defense is going to have to be dominant. And since I want them to win, I'm going to think that Aaron Donald will be the MVP of the Super Bowl. As for the Bengals, like I said, the way y'all can win, Jamar Chase has to go off. Joe Mixon has to go off. Joe Burrow has to be a straight shooter. He has to sling it. There has to be no turnovers. To me, it's whoever wins the turnover battle. Now, a lot of people think that this is, all right, the Bengals have a chance, but they're not going to win. It's more 50-50 than what you think it is, because the Bengals been proving that they can win all year. It's more 50-50 than what you think it is. Like, I think this is kind of an even battle, because you never know. You never know with the Bengals. They just came down 21-3 against the Chiefs. Yes, the Kansas City Chiefs. And their defense just locked up. Offense went out there, sparked. So, I don't know, man. As for the Bengals defense, like I said, cornerbacks, safeties, linebackers, their defense is stacked. Let me go back to their O-line. Their O-line has to do a great job. Do whatever you got to do to stop Aaron Donald. Whether you triple team him, quadruple team him, you need to have an extra offensive lineman in all game. You need to have an extra tight end in all game. Even though it ain't going to do nothing, it's Aaron Donald. But the way that offensive line been looking, they've been getting trashed. Just been getting trashed, getting Joe Burrow killed. And I really don't want to see that in the Super Bowl. I don't want Joe Burrow and the Bengals to lose because of their line. If anything, I'm not going to say I want them to lose, but if they lose, I don't want it to be because of the O-line. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, that's my Super Bowl prediction, man. I got Rams 33-27. Like I said, it's going to come down to the final minute. Bengals going to have the ball. They're going to have to drive down the field, but they're just going to get heartbroken. It's going to be a heartbroken experience for them, man. They're the young team. They're going to lose to the veterans. And, hey, that's my prediction. Like I said, Aaron Donald, Super Bowl MVP. I will not be surprised if the Bengals win, though. I will not be surprised. They're a young team. They got a lot of energy, but they're a young team with confidence. They're a young team with discipline. They know what they're fighting for, and they know what they're here for. So you never know what you're going to get. Now, the one thing I do hope for, I hope that this game is not a blowout game or please make this an entertaining Super Bowl. Please nobody go out there and get blown out. Because, bro, I'm not trying to see that, bro. Like, that's just going to be so boring. But, hey, the last couple bowls have been pretty entertaining, man. I mean, last year's with the Bucks and Chiefs, it was a blowout. But, hey, fucking Pat Mahomes out there running for his life. And then pretty much everyone before that, it's been cool. It's been cool. We need one like the Eagles one, though. One like that Eagles Super Bowl, because to me, that's one of the most recent best Super Bowls that we got, that Eagles-Patriots Super Bowls. And obviously, we hold the best Super Bowl, that Cardinals-Steelers. We hold the best one. of all time. But that's my Super Bowl prediction, bro. I'm going to catch y'all tonight after the game, bro. I will be streaming on my man Extreme Talks channel. He will be streaming. We will be on there. I'm going to leave the link down in the description, so make sure y'all check that out. I'm probably going to notify y'all somehow. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I guess I'll drop a quick little tune into the stream on his channel, blah, blah, all that. But, hey, Rams 33, Bengals 27. Heartbreaking loss for the Young Bulls, but they're contenders. They'll be back. Well, hopefully not, because we're in their same division. Hopefully they won't be back. But, hey, I got Rams, and I'm out, man. Let me know who y'all got in the comments. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe if y'all new. I'm going to catch y'all later.